Okay, I may have to try and connect the two videos, and I've never tried that before. So we'll see what happens. Or maybe there'll be two separate videos anyway. But like I said, we're not going to make you sign up for the discount. But if you're not going to sign up for the discount, that's fine. Just don't expect it, because we once had a button for that discount, it's gone. So now we have to try, and if you've got items, multiple items, we have to try and figure out, okay, what can we give a discount to that still qualifies for the military discount, and what do you have that doesn't qualify for it. Like I said, on my usual end of the store, I'm very familiar with those items, and there's not a lot that gets the military discount on that end. But on the opposite end of the store, not as familiar with that, and getting mad at me for something you're refusing to do is not productive. And I felt like I deserved an award for not losing my cool and saying something very colorful instead of my thank you. And I was very upset. And I don't appreciate it when people make me feel like that. I don't like feeling like hurting people. I don't like feeling like that. So if you want your military discount without any trouble, sign up for it. It's actually a lot simpler than most people think it is. And I get it. Some people are older and are technologically challenged. I am a technologically challenged person. This does not come naturally to me. Okay, and when I get stuck, I have to ask for my daughter's help. And no, it's this. No, we're there was a time where I couldn't imagine walking around with a phone on me. And now I do. And it's okay not to understand how your phone works completely. I don't get it all. I admit that. And I don't like apps. I admit that. But if the app is going to help me, I have it. I have one for my place of business because it can help me with my job. It can help me help customers. Sometimes looking for something on my personal phone through the app is quicker and easier than actually looking for it through the company phone that they allow us to use when we're on the clock. So, and like I said, a lot of us, I have to go to help for my daughter. I don't know, you got a younger person in your life that can help you get signed up. I know at customer service, they'll do their best to help you get signed up. But if you don't have a smartphone where you can bring up the QR code for us to scan to get your discount, then you're going to need to make sure your phone number is attached to it, and then we can get your discount that way. And if your phone number isn't attached properly, then when we try to get your discount to come up, it's not going to come up. And that would include, like, if you change your phone number, you gotta get in there and fix it. If you're not good at that kind of thing, again, we have a service desk. Not everybody at the service desk is good at that stuff, but we do have some people that are. All right. So, thank you for your service if you served, or if you're serving, thank you. But you want your discount for the military discount, you have to do a couple of things. If you don't want to do those things, don't expect the discount. That's just plain simple logic. Okay? You don't have to be a genius to figure that one out. All right. Next person. Okay. I sometimes I prefer to be too busy to conversate with customers. I'm better at being professional and bam, 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 get you out. I'm not a naturally smiley person. I'm a naturally more serious individual. And so, but I do my best to be friendly to everybody, even when they offend. And by offend, I mean smell very, very bad. And I had a gentleman today who, okay, I get it. You can be working a lot of hours. You can be working really hard. You might be having a hard time finding time to take a quick shower. And in those cases, I recommend having baby wipes. Okay? You ain't got time for a quick shower, quickly wipe yourself down with some baby wipes. Okay? You're having problems getting your backside clean after you've done your business. You've had a BM. If you can't get yourself clean properly with toilet paper, then again, I will recommend flushable wipes. They have flushable wipes. You can use them and flush them. Okay? This man did not get close enough to me to touch me. Okay? He was at least an arm's length from me the entire time. I ring up his couple of items. He didn't have a lot. Bagged them and got it. And he should have been gone quickly, but he decided he wanted to talk to me a little bit. And there was nobody behind him for me to use to rush him along. And he was torturing me with his smell. Okay, and he smelled like he crapped himself. I'm sorry, that's what it smelled like. Gentlemen, and even if you're not a gentleman, if you are of the male persuasion in any way, shape, or form, okay, it is not cool to be walking around smelling like you are unable to wipe yourself properly like a grown person should be able to do, or walking around just funky BO because you think you can't work in a shower. Okay, and I'll admit to being a busy person. Okay, I work full time. I have my daughter who's autistic that I take care of, and between her doctor's appointments and my doctor's appointments and working full time, yeah, I don't have a lot of personal time, but no, I ain't walking around funky or because it's not like it's something. If you got a really dirty job, you got a really dirty job that you get covered in whatever kind of dirt, you probably need to shower every day. That is just a fact of life for some jobs. Some jobs are going to force you to shower every day. Others you might could get away with doing about every other day. Now I'm not on freight anymore. I'm not getting super dirty every night at work. I'm more like an every other day. Some people can get away with once a week. That's okay. If they're just not that active and whatnot, and they're changing everything else and whatnot, fine. you know. But we seem to have some people that are afraid to keep their backside and their junk clean properly because they're afraid it's gay. No, no, no. Okay. I'm not looking for anybody. I'm I'm done. I've been done for years trying to find a partner. I don't care anymore. But my nose don't appreciate some of this stuff. Okay? For your own personal health, it's not good to walk around like that with bacteria and oh, my Lanta, you are a very nasty petri dish. Okay, that's no. And if you do have a partner, by not keeping yourself properly clean, you're putting them at risk for different types of infections. And yeah, infections can kill you. So if you're in cause fertility problems, can make it hard for you to have children if you're trying to have children with your partner. No, no, not cleaning your backside and your junk properly is just stupid. It's just stupid and nasty. Ew, ew, just no. And nobody wants to smell that. Okay. No. And the man smelled so bad that even after I got home, my clothes. Sometimes, if your clothes aren't dirty enough, you might want to wear them a second time. No, oh, no. He stained me with his stench. No, that's not right. No. Stuck smelling that for the rest of my workday. Because even though I did the Lysol thing, I couldn't get it. Just there was ugh, ugh, ugh. Okay, not sexy, not sexy. Right? If you don't care about your own personal health, if you ever want another human being to be intimate with you, no, no. Okay, last one. Okay, I know some people think that when they steal from places, they're not hurting anything, and there's insurance that covers that. No, that's a lie. That's a lie. There is a certain amount of preparation because they know some people are going to steal no matter what to be done to accommodate for a certain amount of loss. Okay? And the people who are suffering for your theft are the people working in the store. Because the guy at the top, the CEOs and the shareholders, they're insulated. They don't feel it. Okay? What happens when that theft starts to become too much and it goes beyond what they're prepared to what they've prepared for is they start by cutting people's hours. They'll start there. they'll cut people's hours. And for people who are already stuck working part-time and not getting enough hours as it is, to suddenly find yourself only scheduled in one of my coworkers' cases, 9 hours for the week. 9 hours. She got scheduled for 9 hours. That's them. That is them trying to recoup losses when they do stuff like that. Suddenly everybody's hours are getting cut drastically. They're trying to recoup a loss. Okay? So, yeah, you're hurting them and you're hurting their families. And for some of us, you're stealing from our kids on top of it. Some of us might be single and not have kids. I have kids. And a lot of the people I work with have kids. So you're not just stealing from me, you're stealing from my child as well. Okay? You're stealing from the girl who works with me, her 3 little boys. Okay? And when that's not enough, they can't get by with cutting hours, then they start cutting money out of our bonuses. Okay? Not every company offers a bonus. Okay? But the one I work for does. And this isn't my first store for this company. It's my third. And it is the one where I have gotten the worst bonuses of all time. I got better bonuses as a part-timer a couple of stores ago. Okay? And now these bonuses they don't do nothing but make you mad. That's how small they are. Because you're coming in and you're doing what you're supposed to do for your store, which includes trying to do your best to help deter loss. And that is one of the things I hate having to deal with on the daily basis. Because no, not every store has a technical loss person there. Okay, I do know there are cameras everywhere. They're always watching everything, and when we report a loss or a problem with somebody, they'll go back and they'll review the footage in the store. And if you find yourself in a store and the employees are following you around like they're losing their minds, they won't leave you alone, even though, no, they're onto you. They're onto you, and they are hawking you and stalking you because what you're doing is hurting them and hurting their families. So, Jesus, I don't even know what to tell you to do with yourself. I know sometimes people get desperate. I'm not doing fabulously. I got some of my patches that I've patched on my pants that have patches. I've repeatedly patched several pairs of pants. I can't just run out and get what I need whenever I need it. It ain't like that. And I know this looks like a well-fed person, but no, I have some health problems. One of them being hypothyroidism, and it makes it hard for you to control your weight. So, no. And this is one of the countries on the face of the earth that as a poor person, when you don't have access, you have trouble getting access to healthy food, and you can end up being fat because of the things that you're stuck eating, because that's what you can afford. You're stuck eating mac and cheese and ramen noodles and crap like that where there's not hardly any real vegetables or fruit, because those are so expensive, they're hard to have. Along with everything else. has gotten insane. So even the price of some of these ramen noodles, there are types of ramen noodles that I used to like to buy to have for, and that I can't even buy them because they've gotten too expensive. You're not doing yourself a favor. You're not doing anybody else a favor by being a thief. And I'm like, I don't know what you could have done in your life that makes you so unemployable. You can't find some kind of job. And I don't, and I've been there where I've worked 3 different jobs while I'm taking care of my 2 little kids. And, oh my goodness. But making other people suffer is wrong. It's wrong. You are hurting the people in the stores you steal from, because they take it out of them. So after they're done cutting hours and cutting your bonus, then when it's time for your annual review, the conversation will go something like this. They'll tell you how great you were, how happy they are to have you as an employee, but sorry, you're not going to get your full your full raise that you would get at your annual review every year, because I'm sorry, the store didn't do well enough for you to get your full raise. And then that means you're not keeping up with the price of things that keep going up around you, and you're struggling and whatnot. And if you think a store won't close because they're not making a profit because theft is that bad, you're wrong. Go look up some stuff about what's been going on in New York City and the number of places that have closed. And I'm not talking just little mom and pop shops. I'm talking things like CVS pharmacies, Walgreens, other stores that are shut down because the theft is so bad they can't recoup it. It doesn't pay them to keep the store open at all. There's no profit. So you'll run yourself out of places to steal. When you ain't got a store to steal from, then what you gonna do? So yeah, it's not fun for me to have to again want to hurt somebody because they're doing something I know is hurting me by stealing from the store and then trying to get past me with it. I can't put my hands on anybody. Okay. But you know what? Until you have made it out of the store, I can ask you to stop. If you're coming through my line trying to act like you're just a normal shopper, I'm allowed to check everything you have. If there's an open box that shouldn't be open, I'm going to look in it. Okay? You got some sort of tote or totes or toolboxes, I'm going to check them because that's part of my job. It's one of the things they expect me to do. And I pulled that toolbox out from the bottom of the cart, opened it up, and that woman had it shoved full of shit. I didn't mean to say that, but that's what it was. She's like, she looked like she was about to have a heart attack. Trying to tell me, you already scanned that. No. I didn't. I did not scan this yet. And I'm going to look inside. Yes, I am. You got something anybody could hide something in. I'm going to look inside. And it's not nothing personal. It's my job. It's part of my job. They expect me to do it. And there are cameras everywhere, not just watching customers, but watching me and what I'm doing all day long. Yeah. So she gave me back the robot vacuum. Said she changed her mind on that she had in the box. Okay. And everything else, she decided she was going to pay for. So I rang it up. And then she thought she was slick and going to bag up some stuff while I'm busy doing something else for her and put it in the cart like I already scanned it. Oh no, that bag didn't make it out of the store. And then I had to figure out how much of this stuff she tried to get out of the store with. And I had over $500 worth of stuff she tried to get out of the store with. And as far as, and I don't know what she did make it out of the store. That's what I kept her from making out of the store with. All right. Don't, oh my gosh. And she's a repeater. So, yeah, we're paying attention, and her changing her hair color to black, or that what was appeared to be an awful black wig did not keep us from recognizing her. No, you still gonna get recognized. You come in enough ripping me and my child off, I'm not gonna forget you. And if I seem a little on edge when I'm dealing with you, what? You're hurting me. Don't expect me to be nice to you when you're hurting me and my child. No. So, that was my day. And I don't expect things to get better. Not in that regards anyways. Because there's still going to be people that don't want to sign up for their military discount and still want to get the discount. There's still going to be funky, smelly people. And the thieves are going to keep on coming. And all I'm going to do is keep putting one foot in front of the other and keep doing my best to keep my head above water. And because there ain't nothing worth a vacation in jail. No, you think about that. Oh, they don't put you if it's only a little bit. If you only steal a little bit, no, we will overlook things that make sense. You know, I can overlook somebody stealing. Food for their children. I'll be like, hey, we need to get together and help them. But no, a robot vacuum, I ain't feeding nobody. I'm sorry. Nope, that's not happening. Maybe she had a buyer for it or something, and their little MO is to come in and be shopping big time and try to sneak things past you, try to make you miss ringing them up. And I know she's gotten stuff by me before. You know, I'm one person trying to keep up with her and her little entourage she's got with her while I'm trying to check them out. And you can only do so much. And when she goes to jail, because maybe this little portion wasn't enough to get you to jail, but it's not unusual for them to add up everything you've done over time and then throw it all at you at once so that you are charged with a felony. So maybe you're getting to walk away with your little misdemeanor now, but when it has added up to a felony, you will be charged with a felony. And that's how they're doing it. All right. At least where I'm at, that's how it's getting done. But friends and family, I survived another day in Netta hell. Oh my goodness. I still love you. I still miss you. Please forgive me for being bad at calling and things like that. But this is stuff that's happening, and this is you don't want to hear me to call you and tell you how frustrated and mad and angry I am, and how hurt I am, and how I'm barely surviving. I'm not living. I'm barely surviving. But it is what it is. And my job is just to endure as best I can until the end. I don't know why some people are afraid of just being a good person. It's what it seems like. Some people are afraid to be a good person. All right, and it's okay. They think, I don't know what they think. It's just my opinion. But you know what? I'm going to keep doing me and doing the best me that I can be. And that's all I can do. And you should always try to be the best you can do. And friends and family, I wish you peace in your hearts and in your lives. Peace.